Hello, this is a short demo about the IHVS application, the iPad application for high-value systems. Just want to mention the few features of the application before starting it. First of all is after the data is downloaded in the iPad has the ability to allow the work even if the connection is lost with the server. So the iPad would save the information on his internal database, and when the connection is restored, information is synchronized with the IHVS server. The user can see if something is going wrong with the connectivity by the fact that the orders are colored in red. Let's start in. First step is to load the track list. Because we didn't sign it yet in the system, we'll be prompted for introducing our credentials. As I mentioned prior in other podcasts, the credentials are linked with a root. So any root associated with our credential would be allowing the download the orders for that root. Let me sign in. I would have to add the track number, which could be different every day. So if the customers, they'll go and inquire about this, they'll find out which track number has their own orders. So this moment the system validates my credentials, so I am a valid user for the whole day. The next day, tomorrow, if somebody will sign in with the same credentials or different, the data from prior date, the data we entered today, will be deleted. I'm downloading the HVS track list, and now I'm going to go to see actually the track list. As you can see at this stage, I am actually in the middle of doing the work, so some of the orders are validated, some of the orders are not. This allows me at any time to pull if any other order become available, I have to be picked up or something like that. By refreshing that, I will retrieve all my information as they are the last time when they saved, and new additional information. So as you can see, the structure of any row is composed by the status area, or the little yellow or the blue track, it stays with the status, an order number and a CD, and at the end of the row it's the estimate time of arrival. So how this works, I have two orders, type of orders to do the delivery or pickups. So let's see, I have an order which is a delivery. As soon as I'm doing to the details, I would have to set up an estimate time of arrival, save it, and let's say it's a pickup doc verified for the delivery, and as you can see, my order is right here on the screen. If I choose another order, let's say the other orders that I leave it for my colleagues, I'll choose this order. This is a delivery too, but let's assume it's a pickup. I'll try to see it's a pickup delivery, which means I will pick this order up. I'll be there at 9 a.m., 9:30 a.m. to pick it up. And the order is on the screen here at 9 a.m. So I have this order here. Now what happened if I made a mistake and I said, okay, this order I'm gonna pick it up, but sorry, I meant the other, or I choose my mind, or I have to give it to somebody colleague. At this point I have the concept of release the order, which means I'm doing to the details of the order, and there's a button here which appears when the order has a status of verified. So I'm clicking this button. It's about the order number, actually. It's a confirmation about that order number. I could say I made an error. It's a comment, and I'm releasing the order. What happened is, you see, this order is being released, so nothing is attached to the order anymore, which means this order could be picked up of my colleagues, so I don't have to pick up this order. Let's do the same one for this. I could say here a mistake. and I hit the release. So as you see, the order is released. This information is synchronized in HVS, so at this moment, if anybody else would go and download the data again, this order will become available in their iPad. Let's take this order and say this order is a delivery, so I have to pick it up from the dock, and I have a problem with the dock. There's something wrong with the order. Let's say I don't find could not locate the unit at this moment. At this moment, I'm not sure if the team will find the unit or not. Let's say we are still searching for the unit. I could go and save the order, and I'm returning to the track sheet, and I could do something else work, some other work. If by any chance I want to this order to make it, they found the order, the unit, so there is not an issue anymore, I could release the order, put in a comment, save it, release it. I'm going to go back to the order and I'm saying I'll deliver it this time, and it's verified. So in this moment the order is ready for me and it's associated to me, so I'll deliver this order by, if this order it's again a mistake, I could release it again. I'm gonna provide a reason, go back to the order again here. Let's say this order I want to, it's still an issue, could be another order, there is a dock issue there, but at this time I'm sure about that. I cannot locate the unit, and at this moment I want to make it done. We have a resolution, the order can be found. I'll hit this button, save an email. What happened is the information about the order, the reason, it's creating a body of an email, and that email will be sent automatically to a bunch of email addresses that are associated with this task. And when I'm gonna hit the button send, this actually email will be sent and my order will become read with an issue. Those orders, if the issue is something like variance in serial number or something like that, I could still go and close the order, meaning deliver the order. So those operations that could happen, that could happen. So let's take another order, a delivered order, and now with this order we actually need to close it, actually to deliver. So we have a button left which is saying close the order. We try to close the order and say we're missing some information. We have to put mandatory the timing in when we come there, and let's say the timing out. These arbitrary numbers, and then I would say okay, I want to save it, but there is the sign up person, so somebody has to sign and do a confirmation proof of delivery about this order. So this is received by John S. Okay. And what about this order? I have to choose an action, which means what happened with this order is actually, let's say, deliver complete. If I want to choose to add more commands, if the other status are, and at the end of the screen there's this area where the person John S would have to sign, and signing his signature, and then says save. At this moment a new email is prepared for me to be sent to the email list. Again, that list will be consistent many more emails based on the setup. The subject will tell the dates, the order number, and some other information here. And then upon I'm going to say send, the email will be sent and the order is going to be closed. It's done. So as you see, the green color will signal the order is finished. So the driver has to go through all the orders. But let's say at this moment he chooses the orders and there are so many on the screen, and one is here, one is there. So in order to clean up the screen and just make sure that he can focus at his order, there is a button on the top of the screen where it says release all. If you click on this button and you hit the OK button, what is going to happen? Everything is going to be clear up, and actually the driver will have only his own orders. So this is very recommended to do it after the receiving the information, after finishing that and going to deliver or pick it up. Another possibility here is if what happens if the internet connectivity will be going down. So I'm gonna try to simulate that by turning off my network connection. So now, and I'm gonna go and say this order, I have to close this order, or let's say release the order. I'm gonna try to release the order, which information has to be replicated in HVS, and I'm getting a message saying cannot save in HVS, the information is saved locally, and I'll try to look again. So the system will be set up in the information to try to resend either when the network connectivity will be there, or maybe let's see, try every 15 minutes or 30 minutes or something like that could be set it up. So if I'll try to put the network connectivity back, give me a moment, and let's see, we're gonna go to do some other work. I don't know, save this again and rechange. If I want to change the ATA, I found out that my original estimate time of it is wrong, and based on something else, I would have to say, let's see here, instead of 12 p.m., I'll make it at 1:30 p.m. I could go and change the ATA to the order and hit the save button, and at this moment I'm gonna come back, and what see here, it's the red order number, which means this has the trouble with transmitting the order to the HVS server. So as soon as the interval stays, which in my case is about 15 minutes, so if I stay 15 minutes and wait with the application, this order will become black, showing that the information has been sent to HVS. I'll try to do something else. Close the application and force it to restart. And as you can see now, the order, this is I forced the application instead of waiting 9 minutes or 10 minutes or 15 minutes to restart. So at this moment, it tried to send it to HVS and successfully send it to HVS. So the order is not read anymore. And because this was a release order, if I say release all, actually it's gonna clean it up and I'm done.